Big thank you to Skate for giving me early access to Skate Season 3. Hello everybody and welcome to Skate Season 3. This is by far the biggest update the game has had yet, and also one of the biggest surprises that I've gotten yet from the game. I'm literally addicted to one of the new game modes, and it came out of nowhere. But today we'll be checking out all of the new features here in Skate Season 3, including new darkslides, new spots in the city, new tattoos, an entire shop overhaul, and of course, the brand new island. By brand new, I mean like 25% brand new. Yes, the tutorial island is back. It is now being called the Isle of Grom, but we'll get into that and all of the controversy surrounding it. But first, the moment we've all been waiting for. Bang! Darkslides are back in the game. I guess I shouldn't say back in the game. They're back in the Skate franchise, but you can do just about any trick into a darkslide now. And I gotta say, they actually feel and look really good. You can even do impossibles into darkslides now, which is pretty cool. You also may have noticed there that I wasn't like perfectly straight with the darkslide. You can actually like adjust them and control them pretty well. You can also pop way up into the air and hold it and then let go at any point. The controls are pretty similar to Skate 3, but a little different as well. Basically, you just hold the bumper as long as you want to be holding the dark catch, and then when you let go of the bumper, it lets go of the dark catch, which is actually different from Skate 3. But I actually think it feels better. Can we do a dark catch flip? Let me take this to the mega ramp and test it out. Now, I feel like it must be said that we shouldn't be getting too excited about a feature that we already had in Skate 3, but people have been asking for dark slides, and they did deliver. These are good looking and good feeling dark slides, but they did release a blog post with all of the dark slide and dark catch variations you can do, and it's definitely an improvement upon what they had in the older games. But overall, I'm pretty excited about the return of dark slides to this franchise because dark slides are some of the coolest looking tricks in the game. But one thing that is not looking very cool right now is my skater. I got the default fit on. So as is the case with every season so far, there is a new season pass with a ton of new... Oh, what is this? I guess the ultimate cosmetic you can unlock is like a crash dummy. Oh, what? A suit and a tie. Wait, that kind of goes hard. Not gonna lie, wait, that's kind of sick. They've also added more branded stuff to the skate pass. You can see we got the Thrasher merch. Ooh, we actually got some clean new Adidas shoes. Got the classic Vans hat. Even got some new like flared jeans, not quite bell bottoms. Kind of a sick puffer jacket as well, but obviously I'm not on my account right now, guys. I'm on an early access account. You can see I have like 68,000 ticks. So I'm gonna go through and unlock a couple of things from my character, but nothing I get in this video will actually transfer over to my real account. And even though they did give me this early access account, they are not paying me for this video. Now, another thing you might notice is that the shop has a completely new look. It has been completely overhauled. There's actually like an essentials section now. So I believe that these are actually items that don't rotate in or out. These are things that you can buy at any time. But as you can see, everything here is in premium currency. So this is all stuff you have to spend money on. I wish they would add like an essential shop that you could just use rip chips for. I don't know if they're planning on that, but they do have an essential shop now, which I think is good because the rotating shop can be kind of annoying sometimes. But the biggest change to the cosmetics this season has to be the new tattoos. Now, I gotta be honest, I was a little skeptical when they first announced that they were adding tattoos, but honestly, I'm really impressed. All of the tattoos were designed by real tattoo artists, and not only can you like place them in one spot on your arm, you can actually go into this adjustment menu and you can really adjust the placement of these tattoos. Like, you can put these tattoos way up on your arm, you can move them way down on your arm. I wish we could do this with stickers on the board, but we can't do that yet. Can I get it all the way down on my hand? Oh, you kind of can. But not only can you move it up and down, you can also rotate the tattoos. You can also make the tattoos way bigger, which also means you can make the tattoos way smaller, and you can make them more and less vibrant, which doesn't really matter on a black and white tattoo. And it looks like there are 4 locations you can put tattoos. Right now, it's just on your arms and legs. Hopefully, they do stuff like chest and back and face tattoos, but this is definitely a good start. Unfortunately, I won't be seeing any tattoos because I'm putting on the suit and tie, baby. And all right, just like that, we're looking pretty good. But all right, guys, let's get into the biggest thing that they have added in Season 3, and that, of course, is the brand new island. So in order to get to the Isle of Grom, you actually have to take a ferry, which you can find all the way up here at the top of the map. You can see the water taxi there. And in order to actually get to the Isle of Grom, you have have to use this little teleporter, and this is where the controversy starts. Now, as you've probably heard by now, if you want to enter the Isle of Grom for the first month, you have to buy the Skate Premium Pass, and then after the first month, you can buy 24-hour day passes using rip chips, but I talked all about that in my last video. So in this video, I just want to explore the Isle of Grom and see what it has to offer. So, all right, let's enter solo here and see where it takes us. Matching server. So here we are at the Isle of Grom. Yes, the first new giant skatable area they've added to this game. Like I said, it's only kind of new because most of this island is just a tutorial island. They did add about 25% more, though, it looks like, and we'll check that out. But first, obviously, we got to hit the mega ramp. This is the best mega ramp in the game. I'm so glad we don't have to make a new account to skate it anymore. We can actually go all the way down here now. Oh, and try to hit this line. Oh, so close. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I have already skated this island, so I have found some of the coolest spots and lines already, and I'm very excited to show you what is possible here on the Isle of Grom. It's definitely, like more catered toward giant vert skating and like giant challenges like this. Oh, I really want to land here. Yes, okay, there we go. And this takes you down into a brand new half pipe. Look at how much air and speed we have. That kind of speed is just like not possible in Sandband, but this definitely is giving like Danny Wave's Hawaiian Dream vibes. I really like this half pipe. But one thing I want to try is I want to see if I can do that giant mega ramp line, but then actually like land on these hubbas into a grind. And not just any grind. Obviously, we have to test out the new dark slides. We got to see how much impact you can actually take in a dark slide. And I feel like this will be the perfect place to test it out. This is just such a fun mega ramp to hit. But all right, I have to try to line this up perfectly. I want to land, like right here. Oh, my first try? Oh, no. Wait, dude, that was so sick. Oh, we could definitely do that. I feel like the hardest part of this challenge is actually just getting out of the dark slide, because it doesn't seem too hard to get into it. But let's see. Can we do a hard flip dark slide? Oh, that looks so good. That's like a lips dark slide. Oh, no. Now, I don't want to spend the entire episode just skating this mega ramp, even though it is a ton of fun. There are some crazy new spots that I want to show you guys. But first, I just really have to land this dark slide. I know it's possible, okay? And let's hit the tray flip into it. Let's do like a lip slide. Yes, and pop out. No. I feel like I need to pop out a little bit earlier so that I actually land back into the incline rather than like landing all the way down at the bottom. Okay, let's try it right here and pop out now. Yes, there we go. And oh, we're flying. Oh my God, wait. No way. Wait, can we land all the way over here? Dude, I feel like we could actually land on this boat from there. All right, I know I said I wasn't going to spend the entire episode on this mega ramp, but I got to see if that's possible now. Last trick on this, I promise. Let's try to hit a steezy tray flip all the way down. Yes, okay. Now, how did I even do that? Just go this way? Oh, that's way too high. Wait, can I land in this quarter pipe? Oh, no, I'm going to land on this freaking rock. Oh, I love how the rocket airs and the late impossible wraps look. Okay, all the way down like that. And then we have to catch, like, the perfect angle here. Oh, that's too far to the left. I love how this was supposed to be a showcase video, but now it's just, like, turning into an episode of Epic Skate Challenges. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, okay? This spot is just... There's so many possibilities here. I really love that they added this. Oh, that was a terrible try. All right, let me lock in. Okay. Okay, wait. Oh, yes! It is possible! Oh, we're still going! Yes! Oh my gosh! Dude, that is a crazy cap! That is sick! Oh, dude, they designed it so perfectly so that you can make that. Dude, that is awesome. Wow, that was hard, but that was sweet. Well, all right, there you have it. As you can see, there are a lot of different lines you can do on that mega ramp, but let's actually check out the new area here, the Spillway. They specifically said that this was inspired by the Skate 2 and Skate 3 Spillway, so I have high hopes for this. Now, just like with the mega ramp, there are so many different routes and lines you can take in this Spillway. As I said, I've already skated this map a little bit, so I kind of know some of the spots, but look at this. You drop in. Oh, with a ton of speed, you can carve around this spillway. Dude, this is so cool. I really feel like this is one thing the game needed. Just an area that's much more high speed. Oh, it allows for, I guess, bigger tricks and challenges. Now, I know that not everyone likes to skate that way, and there are a ton of good realistic spots here as well. Now, if you actually keep going down the spillway, there's this entire, like, underground area. I don't know if underground's the right word, but there's, like, this whole tunnel system down here as well, and I love the lighting in here. But as you can see, just a little more spots to skate. You can actually go down into the bottom of the spillway here, which introduces, a ton of new spots as well. Really, they put a lot of time into this, like, addition that they added. But one of my favorite things to do at the spillway is to try to make it all the way from the top of the spillway to the bottom of the spillway. Now, there's a couple ways to do that, but the best way is to actually try to keep your speed going through here. Oh, that is the most important part. You want to keep carving and pumping, get a couple of pushes here, and if you have enough speed, you can actually try to gap all the way down into the spillway. Oh, no, I'm just gonna miss it. Now, look, guys, I'm not gonna go through every possible line and every possible way you can skate this because there's so many different ways. And I already know that you guys are gonna find crazy ways to skate this as well. It does kind of suck that for the first month, you have to have the skate premium pass to come and skate. But outside of all of that, if we're just talking about the island, I really do think that it's a great map and there's a lot of fun spots to skate. If you actually go all the way down through this tunnel, it'll take you all the way back down into the half pipe we were at earlier, so that's kind of how it all connects. And overall, this extra like 25% of the island is really fun, and I think they did a good job on it. Credit where credit is due, okay, guys? Now, I'm really excited to show you guys the new game mode that they added, but first, just in case you guys didn't see my video on the tutorial island, I just want to show you guys some of the spots that haven't changed. For example, this road with all of the like street obstacles is still here, and it is a pretty cool place to just kind of come and skate. Kind of practice your lines. And this, of course, leads to this nice little giant rainbow rail that you have to skate in the tutorial to get you all the way down into one of the coolest skate parks I think is in the game. See if we can hit a little kickflip feeble here. Oh, pretty nice. All the way down. Yes, dude, this skate park is pretty cool. But like I said, I've already explored this in a previous video, and if you played the tutorial, you would have already seen this. So you probably recognize this area. This is actually where you first load in at the tutorial. Now, this area has remained unchanged. This is a great spot for realistic skating. I really like this plaza. Once again, it has some great views, but they did add a new area down here to the left. We can actually run down these stairs now, which are new, and it opens up to this plaza that was here before, except now there's this indoor area, and it's actually kind of funny because it looks like this is where they store, like, the props from the seasonal events. You can see we obviously have the skeleton from the Halloween event. I think over here there's, stuff from the 7-ply Maple Harvest Thanksgiving event. There's some Bang Bang stuff from the most recent event, but I kind of like that lore. It kind of makes everything feel more alive. Like, oh, this is where they store all the seasonal stuff. And then if you go down here, it actually does take you to a pretty nice downhill road. Just another example of how you can get speed on this island where maybe you couldn't get speed on Sandvan. But okay, let me show you guys something very new. So as you can see, we have a new challenge symbol here. Now, these are actually called Speedlines. Now, look, guys, I'm one of the people that's been asking for, like, spot battles and games of skate and death races and all the old game modes. So when they said they were adding a completely new game mode, at first I was a little bit disappointed until I actually tried it. So this is called a Speedline. As you can see, all of the challenges here are to just beat different times. So let's actually start this challenge. So basically all you have to do is collect all of the bearings in a certain amount of time. Now, honestly, that doesn't sound very fun. Like, we just have to basically go down this path. You can see my time up at the top. So at first I was a little skeptical, but then I realized something. I've already not gotten the best time. Like, 12 seconds is already like way past, and I'm just following the path. Like, I didn't even beat Izzy's time. Like, wait, what is going on? And when I finally finish the challenge and get the last bearing here, I only beat Shingo's time. I only got 3 out of 5 stars. So I was like, wait, what's going on? How is it possible? And then I kind of learned what this game mode is really about, guys. This game mode is about finding the quickest path from point A to point B, and it actually kind of makes you use your brain. Now, yes, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it's pretty fun when you actually try it, and you can actually go off your board and bang, just like that. 8 seconds, we beat Speedy's time. But if you're wondering why I like this game mode so much, is because it has so much possibility for competition. Think about, like, leaderboards. Who can get the fastest time on this time trial? Like, I just got 8 seconds, but is it possible for me to do it even quicker? And there are limitations. Like, you're allowed to spread eagle. Oh, come on. Oh, 7.5. Wow. Let's go. Like, I love that you have to try to figure out how to do it faster and faster. And let me tell you, a couple days ago, fellow skate YouTuber Calplex and I literally spent hours and hours going back and forth on this Speedline challenge, seeing who could get the better time. Now, this Speedline challenge is a little different. You have to make it from the top of the island literally all the way to the bottom, like all the way to that boat we landed on in the challenge earlier. And you can see, to actually like shut it down and get the best time, you have to beat it in 75 seconds. That is over a minute. So this is a really long challenge. So basically you have to skate down the entire island for this challenge. But hold on, guys, I'm about to make a point. I know you might still be confused on why I like this so much. As you can see though, I just missed out on the best time. Oh, am I gonna be able to beat Izzy's time? It's gonna be close, and oh my gosh, I got exactly 100 seconds. Okay, so I beat Izzy's time. So that took me 100 seconds. But do you want to know what my best time is? 20.7 seconds. That's why I wish there were leaderboards. It is so interesting to see how fast people can do it. I don't want to spoil the fun for you and show you guys how I did it in 20 seconds, but I'll show you guys the last 5 seconds of the clip. Now, I know this isn't the type of game mode that's going to interest everyone, but as some of you may know, I love sim racing. I have a pretty cool sim racing setup. I also love Trials, Fusion. I just love time trial games like Trackmania. I made videos on that game in the past. So this game mode was a pleasant surprise for me, and if they added leaderboards, I swear I would be on there every day trying to get #1. But all right, I'm kind of going off on a tangent here about this game mode. Speedlines get a thumbs up from me. But all right, that is basically the Isle of Grom. I only have one more small thing to show you guys that they added in Season 3, and it's actually back in the main city, so we can actually take this teleporter to get back there. Now, the Isle of Grom is definitely like the headline new spot from Season 3, but there actually is a new spot in the city as well, and it's actually a very practical spot. I'm really glad they added it. I also forgot, there's also some new replay editor features I want to show you guys real quick. Now, a lot of you have probably been to this area. I've done a couple of challenges like on this bridge above me as well, but one of the downsides of this area is that it's really hard to get to the other side. Like, if you open the map, there's like this giant wall pretty much. The only way to get to the other side before was to either go all the way around or to like climb up and over the buildings, which just took way too long. So they actually added a new little like parking garage spot, or like a little parkade area, and it's actually really nice. There's a ton of cool little ledges. Oh, and realistic spots. Oh, look at that. That was sick. Oh, there's even like a spot that's just begging to be hippie jumped, except I suck. Now, obviously, a ton of the spots we just checked out at the Isle of Grom are pretty over the top. Oh, so I love to also showcase some of the more realistic spots that they've added. What was that? But like I said, there actually are some new replay editor effects, so that'll be the last thing we check out in this video. But in order to do that, we need to get some sort of realistic clip here. I really like this spot. Maybe like kickflip, nose manual, revert. Wait. Yes, all the way back down. Pop out of it. Get a couple of pushes here. Slappy the curb, and hippie jump the last thing. Okay, that's the line. Let me see if I can get that a little bit cleaner, though. Maybe a little bit slower would actually be better. Like that. Perfect. Pop down. Okay. Couple of pushes here. Slappy the curb, pop up, and hippie jump. Perfect. All right, let's film that. So you may remember that in the last replay update, they added keyframes, which has been incredibly helpful. But now they've actually added effects as well. We can open the effects panel here. And as you can see, we have a ton of sliders here, like exposure to make the image brighter or less bright, color temperature to make it warmer or less warm, saturation. But the big thing that you can do now is you can actually add barrel distortion and vignettes. So what this does is that this basically allows you to get a fisheye lens. So because we're filming a realistic clip here, let's grab a crazy looking fisheye lens. And then I'll go into the effects here and I'll change the barrel distortion. You'll see what that does as we get closer. And then I also want to add a vignette to kind of give that old like skate camcorder vibe. And now we can switch over to free cam and you'll see just like that, we actually have a fisheye lens in the replay editor. We can make it even crazier if we put the barrel distortion all the way up. Oh, dude, this looks so sick. But all right, let me play some keyframes and I'll show you what I can make. The replay editor is just miles better than it was in Season 1 and definitely better than it was in Season 2. But look at that, dude. That looks so sick. But all right, guys, those are pretty much all of the major updates from Season 3. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know what you like and let me know what you don't like. I always love seeing your guys' opinions down in the comments, so let me know what you think. Once again, big thank you to Skate for giving me unpaid early access to Season 3. Oh my gosh, so I can make this video for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. And as always, stay Zexy. See you guys.